Chernobyl, the night everything changed. Estimated duration: 10 plus minutes. Synopsis. On the early morning of April 26, 1986, reactor number 4 of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant exploded in Ukraine. What began as a safety test quickly turned into the worst nuclear disaster in history. This is the true story of that fateful night, marked by mistakes, silence, and courage. A catastrophe that reshaped the world and whose invisible scars remain to this day. Full audio story. English, April 26, 1986. At exactly 1:23 a.m., reactor number 4 at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant exploded. A flash of blue light pierced the night, and a radioactive cloud began to drift across Europe. That night, the plant's engineers were running a safety test to see if the reactor could stay operational during a power outage. But one mistake led to another. Emergency systems were disabled. Power levels dropped dangerously low. When they tried to regain control, it was too late. The reactor core overheated. A massive steam explosion blew the 2,000-ton lid off the reactor. Burning radioactive graphite was scattered across the facility. Firefighters rushed in, unaware of what they were facing. They fought the blaze without protective gear, breathing in death. By morning, hospitals in Pripyat were filling with patients suffering from nausea, burns, and mysterious symptoms. But the Soviet government remained silent. It wasn't until 36 hours later that the city was finally evacuated. Radioactive smoke traveled to Belarus, Russia, Poland, Germany, and Sweden. Over 600,000 liquidators were sent to contain the disaster. Soldiers, miners, doctors, engineers. Many died within weeks. Others endured a lifetime of suffering. Their sacrifice prevented an even greater catastrophe that could have rendered much of Europe uninhabitable. Chernobyl left behind a 30-kilometer exclusion zone. Over 200,000 people were evacuated, never to return. The official death toll is 31, but independent estimates range in the tens of thousands. Impactful ending. Chernobyl wasn't just an accident. It was a mirror reflecting what happens when truth is silenced, and mankind plays with forces it cannot control. Radiation cannot be seen. It cannot be felt. But it never leaves, and like a shadow, it reminds us, one night, one decision, can change everything.